Pennsylvania.
Well, I look forward to seeing you.
Me
Thank
too.
you, my friend.
And thank you.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of our show. Definitely find me on TikTok and join me on my journey to Pennsylvania from St. Petersburg, Florida. Signing off. Thank you, everybody. Good night. And here we go, the luxury of Bellezza, bringing to life a new Today's Special straight from the runway shows. It's all about that incredible puffy design. Everybody's talking about it. When you want to talk about true style, chic, really fashionable looks, Bellezza is at the heart and soul of that. Obviously spearheaded by the amazing Mr. Paul Watts. This Today's Special is the first of its kind. We are going to do not one, not two, but 3 pairs. A pair of rectangular earrings, a pair of round earrings, and a pair of the teardrop earrings in your choice of the small or the large. So you're seeing small or large, and we have it in the gold tone or the silver tone. 3 looks that are comfortable to wear, lightweight on the ears, a very special post as well. We'll talk about that. It's going to be stable in the ear, sit the way it's supposed to sit. There is a whole collection that we put together, including a pendant and necklace also. Let me give you the full details real fast in case you want to start shopping early. This is a pendant and necklace. It's on a 19-inch chain, but you can hook it at different lengths. I love this so much. It's $39.95. The dome ring, I predict, is going to be one of the hottest sellers. Probably my dear friend Amy Morrison is going to be the first to buy it. This is $29.95. It's the abstract dome ring. Sizes 5 through 12 are available. Let's talk Bellezza. Let's talk Italian design and Italian luxury with the ambassador of luxury, who is posting some very exciting TikTok videos. Paul, it's great to spend some time with you, my friend.
You as well, my friend. I'm kind of thrilled to be the last show up here with you.
It's you and me.
That's right.
And can I say something?
Like it should be. Yeah, go ahead.
It's also Paul's birthday right now. Happy birthday!
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yay, it's my birthday. I know. They said, can you work on your birthday? I was like, there's nothing I would rather do.
Well, we're excited to be here to celebrate all together. And what a celebration this is.
Well, okay, so if you don't know Bellezza, you know it, but if you don't, or if you do, you know this. We make the most comfortable earrings in the world.
Yes.
And you might think that sounds kind of braggadocious to be saying. No, I didn't make that up. You guys tell me that. I've had 1,000 comments from you about how fabulous our earrings are, how comfortable, how lightweight. Let me tell you why. We work with pure Italian bronze, the metal of sculptures. Bronze is a very strong metal, and because it's strong, we can make lightweight earrings that still last and last and last. So they don't tug, they don't pull, they're super comfy, wumpy on the ear. On top of that, we always do a sterling silver post, so there's not any weird metal going into your ear. These have an upgrade that we have never been able to do before. We have earring back huggers that we normally sell in a set of 3 for 25 bucks.
Absolutely.
They come with this set, with the fabulous upgraded earring back. So, wow. You are getting...
It's you!
You're getting almost over $150 worth of value here. 3 sets of earrings, all with the upgraded backs. You're just choosing, do I want large, do I want small? Now, let's talk about the design. 3 years ago, I was in Italy, and I saw the Bottega Veneta runway show, and at the time, Mathieu Blazet was the creative director there. He's now moved to Chanel. I am so excited because I love Chanel and I can't wait to see what he does over there. Anyway, he walked the first pair of puffy earrings down the runway 3 years ago, changed the world. The TikTokosphere went crazy. Women got in line for $1,200 earrings. $1,200. Yeah, and they were just sterling silver, but it was new. It was hot. It was down the runway. So we brought those to you pretty quickly. Well, he just kept turning them out. And so everybody's doing it, all the designers, and they're way more expensive, a lot of money, a lot of money. You're getting that look in a quality that frankly is better.
And we need to brag about that because it is, and that's really the heart and soul of what Bellezza has been able to do after all these years. We come back because of the quality, because of the standard of excellence that's there. I mean, look at Angie. She looks at $1 million with these. Sizing, I love that you gave us the option as well, Paul.
You know, at the large size, it's a really fashion-forward look. You get a lot of volume with that earring. But again, because it's Bellezza, it's made of bronze, it's not terribly heavy. In fact, the large size comes in at about 1/3 of an ounce per each earring.
Wow.
And I have a rule, people don't even know it, but I never let an earring get heavier than 11 grams. Oh. So this one, the large size is 10 grams. The smaller size is under 6 grams, so it's just like a feather.
Okay.
Which is like 20% of an ounce. I mean, it's really, really small.
Easy, yeah.
So that's the small size, and then it's the large size. You know, I think most of us are going to be like wanting both sizes because we have different moods, we have different styles, different things going on, and you're getting the teardrop shape, which we have never done in these sizes before, so they're new. And here's that back I talked to you about. See this back here? It has like a bullet back, and it actually lifts the earlobe and lifts the earring and stabilizes it, helping it be more comfortable, keeping it absolutely in place. It's a joy to put them on. It upgrades your earring experience. That's as important as what's going on back here and up here. Now, you're getting all three. You get the teardrop, you get the round. Look at that round, isn't that crazy? It's kind of a pebble shape, I think. And then you get the square, which is a little bit of a trapezoid shape. All super hot, super in, super right now, super exactly where you want to be. In the smaller size, which are right at 1 inch, and the larger size, which are 1.5 inches. And you're about to show the matching pendant and ring, which I am obsessed with.
We are way more limited in the matching pendant and the ring than we are in the Today's Special earrings. These are flying. So I want to reiterate, if you want the abstract dome ring, sizes 5 through 12, the gold is outselling the silver quite significantly at this point. Again, there is the ring. Love that. Oh my God, that's a customer pick in the making. That is $29 and change. There is the pendant. That's with the beautiful rope chain, $39.95. Again, look at the size, look at the statement, look at how really magnificent it is. And as we think about summertime, Paul, and time outside and maybe some wonderful vacation time, these are the earrings you're gonna take with, and you will be spoiled for choice because you're getting 3 different looks. I mean, you look at the price and you say, well, hang on a minute, what, you know, it's $49 and change and it's $69.98 for the large. You are getting the rectangular, you're getting the round, and you're getting the teardrop. You don't have to choose for that.
You don't. If you go on hsn.com right now and look at the other sculptural earrings that we have,
yes,
they are $49.98 and up.
Right.
Per one pair.
Right, that's standard.
That's how I said you have like $150 worth of pairs here, all brought to you together. Now we can only do that sort of value when we have a Today's Special and when we have the kind of volume that we need to get the manufacturer to cut us a dealio, if you will. Well, they have and they did. Remember, all of our earrings come with sterling silver posts. These actually come with the upgraded earring backs. Angie's got the small one on there in the square. Look how beautiful that. She's on the runway. That is the look. Now, we've all got, you know, hoops and hoops, hoops for days. Every woman knows you need hoops in 3 sizes, 3 colors, 3 materials, 3. By the time you're done, you've got this whole giant box of hoops. You don't have these. We've never done these before. 2 of the shapes are completely new. The sizes are different. These are shapes that are walking down the runway right now.
Yes.
Right now. And it's a look that's gonna just stay. It's gonna be here and stay because it's hot. Women love what it does for their face, the way it brings the light to it. They love what even this size type of earring covers up a host of problems if you have a bad piercing. Maybe you have an elongated piercing, this covers it up. You're just choosing, do I want the gold tone or the silver tone, or do I want the large or the small size, or do I want both?
Well, at this price, it's affordable, and it's affordable luxury, right? I mean, earrings are really a staple in the Bellezza line. Paul is obsessed with and rightly so, the pursuit of perfection, of making the best earrings in the industry, and that's what he has accomplished with the Bellezza collection.
Do you remember the story of my first pair of earrings? I think I told you, but...
Tell me.
My first pair of earrings I made, my assistant Anna, hi Anna, if you're watching, this is like 30 years ago, and she said, have you tried them on? And I was like, well, no, I made them for women. And she's like, you should wear them and see how they feel. So I put them on, and I had a headache within 12 minutes. I mean, it was like blinding. I said, how do women wear these? Why do they wear them? And she said, why do you make them? I was like, ooh. And my friend Nicole Miller, the designer, said, you know, if you listen to women, your business will be a lot better. Fast forward 30 years, no earring enters my collections unless it is super comfortable, comfy, wumpy. It has to pass the comfort test, and then it gets into the collection.
That is something that, I mean, I think we wish everybody felt like that and really was as obsessed as Paul is, because then we would know that we were assured that we would be happy. And we know that you will be happy with these earrings. You know, I've learned something tonight. Paul insists that no earring can weigh more than 11 grams. 11 grams. This is 10 grams at the most. Why? Because Paul doesn't want it to be too heavy. He insists that it's got to be comfortable. It's so comfortable, it's going to sit correctly to give you maximum exposure and to give you maximum comfort. Angie looks $1 million. And whether you choose the small or the large, because you're getting the rectangular and the round and the teardrop, the hardest part is taken care of. The hardest part is choosing which shape is right for you. They're all right for you. Obviously, when you watch the runway shows, or when you don't watch the runway shows, when you hear about the runway shows and you think about what's in right now, this is what's in, right? That puffy teardrop design, which has been so prominent over the past couple of years. We talk about Amy Morrison, who is,
sure,
you know, Chelsea, my wife, who is obsessed with that, wears it all the time. This takes that to a whole new level, and you can be in at our lowest price of the year. We're doing things that nobody else can do at prices that nobody else could possibly dream of. Again, the large size for a set of 3 earrings is only $69.98. For the small, it's only $49.98. We'll spend around 10 more minutes on the Today's Special, and then we'll kind of stop down to do a full mention on the abstract dome ring and on the pendant. These are flying. If you, excuse me, want these now, you can pre-select them before we get there, but they are without question going to sell out early today. They are selling on pace with the Today's Special, but I have a fraction of availability. Again, the ring is sizes 5 through 12. The ring is only $29.95, and it's a gorgeous look. And then that pendant, again, is under $40 as well. So take that into consideration. Paul, Bellezza, quality of materials touching my body, touching my ear. How can I be convinced that it's fine? Because a lot of folks get upset about, you know, buying fashion jewelry.
Yeah, well, as I said, all of our posts are sterling silver, so there's no weird metal in your piercing. And these have the upgraded backs on them, so they're super comfortable. It's actually like an earring lift of a back. And in fact, if I could show you what the back is like, we call this shape a bullet shape. And what's special about it is, and the disc is a bit wider, so that's what really elevates and holds the earring in place. But this bullet shape with the silicone center covers the entirety of the post. You'll never stab yourself in the back of your neck with your earring ever again, even if you lie down on them, because it's covered. And they're super comfortable. A lot of you have written in and said, once I tried Bellezza earring backs, I will never use another earring back on any other earrings. A lot of you have said, once I tried Bellezza earrings, I threw away my other ones. It's all I will wear. Only wear Bellezza, because they're light. They're super light. We make them from Italian bronze, the metal of sculptures, and I insist they must be what I call comfy wumpy. It's got, if it's not comfy wumpy, it does not get in the collection.
It's the comfy wumpy collection. I love
It's the comfy wumpies.
We're here for the comfy wumpies. There's nothing wrong with that. We have a little hold. If you go to hsn.com, that'll get you to the front of the line, or you can, of course, scan the QR code to get in fastest, or if it's easiest, just to call us on the toll-free number. That is A-OK as well. Angie's switched it on out. We're now going silver. Paul, give us some guidance between the silver and the gold. I mean, what works for us? What should we choose? How do we select? You know, every woman I meet, I ask them, do you wear silver or do you wear gold? Because I want to know. And if they'll tell me, and I'll ask why. And 99.9% of you have told me it depends on my mood and my outfit. Well, I'm like, great. So there's an argument for both. There's an argument for both colors. There's an argument for both sides. They're all equally fantastic. The other thing,
Each pair comes in its individual velvety pouch, and they're coming in a gift box that's nice, so you don't have to keep them all for yourself. Maybe you're in love with that round one, but you want to give the others to your sisters, or to your daughter, or to your niece, or to you. You can, because we gave you the pouch so you can do it. Don't they feel great?
They're amazing, and it's funny because I always love the traditional teardrop, but I really like the round. It's more of an organic round shape, right?
It's kind of pebbly,
Yeah,
I think, yeah.
I really love that. And again, I love the size. The team just gave me an update. The small has now taken the lead, Paul. The small has taken the lead in the gold. So if you're looking for the small gold selection, that is now in first place. Narrowly behind it is the large gold. So gold is speaking volumes tonight as the #1 selection.
You know, it's not a surprise. If you've looked at gold lately, you know that it's the highest price it's ever been. Today, gold went up $86 an ounce.
Insane.
One day, 86 up. So it's at $3,349, something like that, an ounce. So most of us don't even think about spending our money that way. It just doesn't seem rational. And when I started Bellezza, my whole goal was to make sure that every woman in the world could have every piece of gold jewelry she wanted. Maybe it's not solid gold, but it is the look. Either it's white gold, like I'm showing you here, or it's yellow gold. We've done this now for 14 years. We've had a zillion of you write in and say, the color is exactly the same as my real gold jewelry. And it wears a lot better. Because bronze is the metal of sculpture. Think about those sculptures in Italy that sit outside for 2,000 years and they're still just fine.
They're still standing.
They're still just fine. You know, the ones I like the most is the, what do they call it? The Quadriga Triumpha in St. Mark's Square, the 4 horses that are there. I don't know if you ever went inside the church, but the real ones are inside. These are the horses that Napoleon stole and then it, came back. And the history is amazing. I turned the corner and came face to face with the ones inside. I started crying instantly. It was just such power in that sculpture. And that's what these are. These are sculptural earrings, okay? They're sculptural and they're there to complement you, to highlight your beauty and to be something completely different than what you maybe have worn before. These are the looks that are walking down the runway. They have been for 3 years. They will for the next 3 years. It's not going away. It resonates with women everywhere, all over the world. They look great. It's an upgrade to a hoop. That's what it is.
There's there's a natural beauty here rather than hard lines or a specific nature to it. There is a softness. There is an elegance, there is a femininity, there is a lot here to really captivate. But again, this puffy design, as it's affectionately known, has taken the world by storm, and we are here for it. It is truly the earring of the decade. It is the style of the decade, and we are bringing it to life in more than just the classic teardrop. In this beautiful round and the rectangular, we're experimenting in new ways right off the runway. So you are able to wear right now the earrings that everybody wants, except you're not spending thousands of dollars for it. I mean, that's the reality. You can't make a mistake between small or large. Even the small is not teeny tiny, obviously, right? You can see now clearly Angie's put on the small version of the silver. Don't be afraid to try the silver. Maybe you want a set of the gold and the silver. This is an experience to try something that's as versatile as a hoop, but that's not a hoop. If you've got a hoop and you've got hoops and you've done that and you've been there and you've got the t-shirt, let's try something a little bit more adventurous. I think you'll fall head over heels in love with it. So, 5 minutes left. Again, we're gonna get to the ring and we're gonna get to the necklace. Excited for you to get the details on that. If jewelry is your pleasure and jewelry is your joy, I think one of the brilliant things about Bellezza is it's accessible, so you can have fun in this sandbox. You can play.
You know, I think it's, well, I'm attracting cleaning cloth. I think it's really important to, frankly, to have the jewelry that you want. Jewelry should just change your whole mood. When you put it on, it should brighten your day. You should look in the mirror and go like, wow, I look great. And with Bellezza, you have the ability to build a wardrobe of gold jewelry. yellow gold or white gold. That's what it looks like. When you wear these earrings and someone says to you, oh my God, I love your earrings, you'll probably hear them say, I love your gold earrings. Even jewelers will say that to you because that's how good they are. God bless the Italians and the design and what they do. And remember, sterling silver post, so there's nothing weird touching your ears.
No.
I think that's important. I love both sizes. I'm kind of on the fence of the smaller size, but I don't know.
It's hard. I mean, look, I'm drawn to the larger because it's just so impressive.
It is.
Right?
It is.
And I love them on Angie. The round has really taken me by surprise. I think my favorite of the three is the round. Again, you're getting all of them, so don't even worry about it. You get to really experiment with all three different styles, but go for the set that really speaks to you and enjoy that value at $69.98 and $49.98. There is not a retailer in America, there is not a jeweler anywhere in the country that can offer what we are doing tonight. Now that's the square, or what we're calling the rectangular, which is more of a true rectangular. I love that. Again, a little bit more edgy, but it's not harsh. There's nothing harsh about this style.
It's like, it's a high-end runway look. That's what it is. It's a high-end runway look. It's a look that it's social media ready.
Yes.
You know, it's all about the TikTokosphere and the Faceosphere and all those places people go. And that's where we get our trends and our styles from now.
Absolutely.
You know, all of us scroll through it and we say, oh my gosh, everybody's doing this.
Yes.
This is one of those looks everybody wants to do. Everybody aspires to do it. But if you go to the design houses, they're $1,200 a pair.
Right.
Okay, that's a lot of money. And I encourage you, by the way, while you're getting yours, look up some of these design houses, look at their earring selection and see how much a designer charges for mystery metal earrings.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, because their name is on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes we're like, I want it. I just want it. Look at that. So you get 3 pouches. Each one comes in a separate pouch, and they're all packaged in that beautiful black box.
Fantastic.
So you can give some away, keep one, give some, gift the whole thing if you like to. And look at, now you can see them all in a row. So that's the small, you see the square, and that's the large. You see that? I love this. It's like those magic TikTok things.
It really is. And by the way, we are celebrating Paul's birthday today. If you're just tuning in, we're saying happy birthday to Paul, and I want to encourage you, you got to follow Paul on TikTok. He is our ambassador of luxury, and he does amazing things. Can I say one of the things that you did?
Sure, go ahead.
Paul, you got to see it to believe it. Paul is getting in a swimming pool with a sport coat on. What was that about?
The ambassador of luxury is always dressed for any occasion, even in the pool.
It was brilliant, Paul. I watched it like 10 times.
Please follow me at the ambassador of luxury. That's my name on TikTok.
Go there right now. You see Paul wearing this. It's like a pink sport coat, right? If I remember
It's like a
correctly.
plaid kind of, but the pinkish color does definitely come through. Folks liked it. And, you know, I have a very talented director who did that shoot for me. So
it was so good. It was so good.
I could not selfie it myself. Could not do it. You know the best thing about turning 65?
Tell me.
Medicare. Started today. Like, woohoo!
The best is yet to come, Mr. Wong.
I think it is. I do.
Oh my, well, the forever ageless ambassador of luxury, who, by the way, needs no introduction in the world of luxury. This gentleman has done it all and worked for the biggest names and the biggest brands. So if anybody's going to know, Paul is going to know. Paul, we're going to wrap up this presentation. We'll do an encore in the next hour. It's a shorter encore, though. Final words as we wrap it up. It is the premiere right here, right now.
This is your chance to have the number 1, 2, and 3 looks that are walking down the runway all over the world. And they're comfortable. Comfortable. Ooh, I can't wait till you get yours home.
The comfy wumpy, Paul.
They're comfy wumpy.
Don't stop on me now.
They're comfy wumpy.
If you'd like to order, grab it while you can. The gold small is in the lead. FlexPay is available as well. Small is just $10. Large is $14 if you are ordering tonight. So let's talk about some of these extra pieces which are really on pace for an early sellout today. I want to start with the gorgeous puffy teardrop pendant with the chain. It's a 19-inch, but you can hook it in a few different lengths, which is really nice. $39 and change, yes. It's a nice larger size. Comes in the gold, comes in the silver. I'm gonna keep wearing the abstract dome ring so you can see it at all times. That's $29.95. You can pre-order it. Paul, obviously with the necklace, you selected to just go for the teardrop. Was there a reason for that?
I mean, it is the most popular of the shapes, and we really couldn't do them all.
Right.
And while they're showing you, if you would turn it over, I would love to show you that what makes this special, believe it or not, is that we gave it a flat back. So it doesn't flop around, doesn't roll, doesn't move on your neck. And we did a teardrop shape before that moved a lot. And when I saw it moving, I was like, oh, that was a mistake. So this is an upgrade.
Okay.
And a way better price. And I think you're gonna love it. And the fact that you can fasten it at 16, 17, 18, or 19 inches makes it very versatile. That rope chain, by the way, is what's called a loose rope, so it's a little bit different than one you may have seen before. Again, Italian design. You know, even things like the lobster claw, very generous, easy to put on, and if you get our magnets, which you'll see soon, really easy to put on. But look how gorgeous that is. And you can connect it, fasten it where it looks best on you. I like it in the hollow of the throat like that.
Yeah. Well, again, it has the presence to it, right? And if you're always looking for that finishing statement, this necklace is going to deliver it at such an affordable price. I do think as well there's such an argument, and look, we can talk about whether it's silver or gold, because this is white gold or whatever. We can talk about the price of gold all night long and how price prohibitive it is. I just think for traveling, having jewelry like this is easy to travel with. It's accessible and affordable to travel, and you're not worried about traveling with it.
No, exactly. And in fact, you know, all the hosts here wear our jewelry for the reason of comfort and also because ease of travel and the fact that it's durable.
Yes.
Nicole Hickel wore a pair of our hoops to the Dominican Republic and was in the ocean, was in the water, was jet skiing and boating and every single thing you could do 3 years ago. She still wears them today. They look brand new. Do you have earrings that can withstand the ocean, the salt water, chlorine? Like, we're talking about
everything.
Quality.
Yeah.
Right. And so I love the pendant because it really sits beautifully on. I love that it moves on that rope. I love the size of it. It's about 1.5 inches, and you can fasten it where you like. It works for the neckline that you have on that day.
It's perfect. It's so well thought out, thoughtfully designed, and if you would like this to marry back to the earrings, then you're in a great place. Look, if you just want to buy the necklace, absolutely go for it. It's a flex pay of $13.32. 910-480 is your item number. Experience Bellezza. It has quickly become on HSN our truly biggest selling proprietary line ever, with more 5-star reviews than any other jewelry line we've done, and that is for really good reason. Paul is at the helm, and he's obsessed with your feedback. And that's important to you, Paul, right?
Oh my God, thank you. When you take the time to write and tell us what you love, what you don't love, it means a world to me, and I read and devour every single bit of it, because when you tell me I love this or I don't love that, it lets me change the design and bring you better and better jewelry. These are all upgrades. They're fabulous, and I can't wait to get yours home. Oh my gosh, and the ring, which I think is coming up now.
Let's do the ring.
Our rings are so popular, and I have to tell you my favorite review from one of our rings. One of you wrote in and said, I'm a bartender, and I am in and out of water 1,000 times a night.
Okay, of course.
Cleaning glasses and whatever.
Sure.
She's like, I've worn this ring for years, and it looks brand new to this day. That's amazing.
But that's a comment we keep hearing time and time and time again. But that's because of the inherent quality of what it is, right? It's the foundation of the materials that are used. It's that bronze. So the process behind Bellezza is so key. And Paul, when you first brought this to life, not everybody was willing to get into this, right?
Well, you know, this technique was created by the Romans over 2,000 years ago. They were the first to marry bronze and gold together. And when I went back to the Italians 16 years ago and said, this is what I want to do, they said to me, no. I mean, it was just
like that, no.
And the reason being is because working with another metal, they needed to invest in new equipment.
Right.
And so it was going to be very expensive for them. Fast forward to today, we do more business in Bellezza than they do in gold.
Wow.
And part of that's because gold is prohibitively expensive.
Yes.
You know, you look at the price of gold and you imagine what that pendant or the ring would be in gold, you know, well over $1,000.
All day long.
Yeah, probably almost 2,000.
But why would you? Why would you go for that?
Well, you don't need to.
You don't need to go for that, right? There's no sacrifice of anything. And I think that's one of the points that Paul is able to bring to life is all these stories of, oh, I wore it here and I did this and I went jet skiing and I was in the ocean with it and it still looked as good as new, or I'm a bartender and, you know, my hands are getting wet all night long. They are made to last, and that's what's amazing.
It is, and in fact, if the camera comes back, I'll show you on my hand that I love mixing my jewelry with Bellezza and also pieces that are 14 karat or 18 karat gold. So Bellezza, this is the ring you're seeing right now. 14 karat gold and diamonds. Flawless diamonds, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 14 karat and cubic zirconia.
Okay.
And Bellezza again with a 2,000-year-old coin. Look at how well it plays with all the other jewelry. It looks like I bought it in a fabulous store, you know, in London or somewhere.
I love the way you mix it all together. You would never know.
No, and I think most of us do that. They call it high-low dressing, you know, and as long as people don't know, you know, why not?
Yeah.
And of course, I've told you many times that I'm trying to wear as many rings as possible to cover up my old hands. I do not like this aging process. I'm like, if I could change anything in my life, there's two things I would change looking back. One, I would have stayed out of the sun.
Out of the sun.
So I wish I had done that. And two, I never would have tried margarine, much less eaten it for years. I'm like, oh, what's the matter with me?
Really?
Butter is my luxury.
So that's, I mean, yeah, okay. So, so I've got some changes to make then, clearly.
You eat margarine?
No, butter, but it was,
good.
But in England, we eat margarine, so I'm confused by it.
No, but there was a time they sold it was better for you, and then it's like...
No, but they do. Isn't it better for you?
I think the thinking now is no, not necessarily.
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah.
Anyway, we digress.
We digress.
But anyway, I'm learning a lot of new things tonight as we celebrate Paul's birthday and all the wisdom over his incredible years. $29.95, and Rob just told me, Rob, you said which is about to sell out? Was it the silver? There's fewer now than 450 left if you want the silver in the ring, sizes 5 through 12.
10.
5 through 10, forgive me. Last call. So fewer than 500 in the silver. So silver doing very well, but again, there's never as many of the today's specials as we have in the partner pieces. So definitely take advantage of that. The whole collection goes together. Buy true to size in the ring, very smooth on the inside. It stays put, so the ring doesn't flop to the side. It stays wonderfully where it's supposed to be. Again, the abstract design. It's just elegant, right? There's just a wonderful simplicity to it. It's not overdone, just like all of this collection.
It's sculptural. You know,
That's the word.
Sculptural. You think about going to a museum and you see a beautiful sculpture and you're like, wow, that's so gorgeous. And that's what this is. It's art.
It's art.
It's art.
It's art that you wear. We want to thank you for all your orders. We are just getting started tonight. There's a lot of great things as we celebrate Bellezza today. Some very special save for items as well, and of course some incredible values. Mr. Paul Woods, Bellezza, you and me, and so much more. Right back at you after this.
Hey there. Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the things you love. Because when you're an HSN card VIP, the perks are all yours. And who doesn't love extra perks? Like 12 to 18-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on items that you love all day, every day. And HSN card VIPs enjoy extra perks. Oh, if you apply today and if approved, you could get $25 off your order. So, are you ready to jump in? Give them a ring or visit hsn.com.
It's got to be the best deal we have ever offered.
Shop today's hottest deals all in one place on HSN's free TV streaming service, QVC Plus and HSN Plus.
This is where it gets very exciting.
Score savings from QVC, HSN, and beyond, and get that thing you need at the price you want.
Wait till you see what you're saving.
Your wallet will thank you. It's all on QVC Plus and HSN Plus. Download the free TV app to start streaming now.
It's Rebecca Vargas, your beauty bestie. I'm here to spill the tea on buzzworthy beauty must-haves. Don't miss Pretty Amazing Beauty Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern on HSN.
Mr. Paul Woods and our Bellezza jewelry collection. We are live at 12:35 here on this early Tuesday morning. We have a quick special. We have to show this because it's something that Bellezza is famous for now. Jewelry solutions, making life easier with jewelry. Paul, you premiered this just a few short months ago. It's a 12-piece set that includes the world-famous magnet clasps, barrel, heart, round. You're going to get 6 round clutch packs, and you're going to get a set of the extenders. This and a beautiful sparkle, great shot, thank you guys. This is a really comprehensive set, normally $137. We're at $39 and change.
That's the lowest price we've ever had by far. So tens of thousands of these have been spoken for since we introduced them, and there are 27 perfect reviews on this set. These are intended for your fine necklaces, your fine jewelry collection. And what you're getting are 3 of our magnets, which make putting on your necklace so much easier. 3 of our extenders, the 3-inch, 2-inch, and a 1-inch, so that you can change the length of any necklace that you have. And 3 of our upgraded earring backs, which are so fabulous. Same backs, by the way, that you're getting on today's special. Now you have 3 more pairs that you can use on other earrings that you have. Choosing if you want the gold tone or if you want the silver tone, like all of our jewelry made from pure Italian bronze, and then we give it the color of 18-karat gold. Maybe you want to put this on a gold necklace. Maybe you have a necklace, a gold cross on a necklace, and you want a magnet to help put it on easier. Yeah. This will look exactly like your necklace. Now look how easy this is. Boom, it's going to be on.
So it's longer, now the necklace is longer?
It's longer, and then did she put the magnet on with that? I don't know if she did.
She could have done, though.
She could have done, and a lot of you do. So my sister, you know, said this has changed her life. She just like buys them by the handful because she's shopping for jewelry in her own closet. Things she hasn't worn in forever because of dexterity issues and her body has changed and whatever. Now she can wear them. She can customize her own jewelry and wear them again. So I just think they're amazing. I put all my stuff on our magnets.
We were talking about reviews earlier. I mean, to say there are love letters regarding these jewelry solutions is an understatement. Just the joy of having this clasp, which is magnetized, which means that you don't have to ask somebody for assistance, you don't have to have help there, that you can do exactly what Paul said, which is to put a necklace on, put a bracelet on is amazing. This is the most complete set that Bellezza has ever created. It's all the, Paul, it's all the greatest hits.
It kind of is the greatest hit.
Right?
It's one of those record deals. You know?
It is. They're all in there, ready to go. Thank
12
you.
of our top hits, right.
That's exactly what it is. Thank you for your orders on that one.
If you were a radio announcer, what would your voice be like?
Oh gosh, I don't think I never had a good voice really. Boy, you have a great voice.
No, you have a lovely voice.
I don't.
If I was a radio announcer, I'd want it to be Spanish, I think.
Oh, can you now you can speak Italian.
There's only one Spanish station that I love. And the guy says, 971. I was curious what yours would be.
Oh my God, not as good as that, I can tell you that. Our amazing producer, Rob. Rob, what did you just say, Rob? I was entranced by, okay, so we're gonna mention this for, oh yes, this. Okay, Paul, this is not scheduled for a presentation, but this is a 2-piece set. It's a necklace and bracelet. You know my thoughts and feelings. There's the choice of the Byzantine, right? And there's the other option. I don't know the official name that we've got in the system.
Rope.
It's the rope. It's the rope. Guys, can we just, I'm just going to take it off for a second. Forgive me, just so you can see. This is beautifully done. Talk about well-reviewed, Paul. We're at $49.98. You get both of these, the whole collection, for that one low price.
Lowest price we've ever had. You see that our deal price was $129.95. Lots and lots of great reviews. These are manufactured for you in Italy. And this time we have included extenders so that one size fits pretty much everybody.
And guys, look, I mean, seriously, I love the complexity of this. Let me just take this off for a second. We'll come back to it in a few moments. There's not a lot of time in the show, and we're trying to squeeze everything out, but that is magnificent. Okay, let's move along to our next item. I believe we're going to our diamond cut geometric link jewelry. It's the first time at this low price. So we're down now to $34 and change. Small, average, or large. A small is going to fit a 6 to 6 and a quarter inch wrist. Average a 6.5 to 6 3/4, and large a 7 to a 7 1/4 inch. Ask your representative about the bracelet body. If you want an easier way to put on bracelets, you'll love it. Paul, let's talk about this because it's like squared off and I see hexagons in there. There's a lot going on.
You know, it is geometric in every way. And of course, we see a lot of news about how important geometric is. And it lays down beautifully on your chest or your wrist. The shine is astonishing. These are actually made for you in Italy. I know the workshop that does this. The workmanship is extraordinary. Each one of those links is, what's the word I'm trying to think of, my brain? This hour of the night, articulated. Yes. Each one of those links is articulated and moves beautifully. And you know, when I worked at Boucheron in Paris, I asked the jewelers in the atelier, what's the most difficult thing to make? And they said, necklace. I said, necklace, why? And he said, because if it doesn't move with a woman, it wears her.
Very good.
And I was like, so a necklace has to move with you. When you laugh, it needs to laugh with you.
Well said.
When you wave hello, it needs to move with you. Every time, if you sigh, it needs to move with you. And this is one of those pieces that does that.
And you can see that.
Oh my God, look at the price.
Yeah, we're at $34.
Whoa.
So we're at $34 for the bracelet. The necklace is $74. That's down from $130. Now look, right there. Look at the drape, look at the way it sits, and look at the larger surfaces, those hexagons, the hexagonal areas, like massive mirrors, shining the light, reflecting the light right back at you. But it moves with every curve and every contour. I love this. What I appreciate about Bellezza is that you get to experiment with all these links. The oversized rope that you just saw, the Byzantine that we love, status links, fine links, heavier gauge links, this type of really unique style, something that nobody else is gonna have. Again, diamond cutting, which is a process to say the least, but nothing else could create that type of reflection. And jewelry is all about being seen. Isn't it, Paul? Isn't that what it's about?
Well, it is. And this necklace, if done for you in 18 karat gold, would be $8,000.
Sure. Well, there you go.
A bunch of money. The bracelet would be $6,000. You know, that's not a designer. That's just that's just
every day.
It's just every day. And of course we want these looks. We don't want to spend our money that way, right? Save your money. Take that cruise. Take that wonderful vacation. But go there with a whole wardrobe of beautiful gold-style jewelry, because we make all of our jewelry pure Italian bronze, and we give it the color of 18 karat Italian gold.
We have an update on the bracelet. Fewer than 100 now left. $34.98 if you do want the bracelet. Gorgeous choice. Really nice choice. If you love gold and you are sick and tired of being priced out the market, it's not like it used to be. I mean, Paul, we joke about it, but you know, I go back 20 years when we would do, obviously, gold shows. And gold was a little more affordable back then. You can't do it today.
No, when I was in high school, it was $35 an ounce. And today it's almost $3,500 an ounce.
Why didn't we buy some, Paul?
Well, I always say that I wish I could, but I didn't have $35 when I was in high school, so I couldn't have afforded it anyway.
We're too busy buying margarine and spending time in the sun.
That's what we were doing.
That's the problem. 088844 is your item number if you would like to order that. A great price and a great value. Paul, we have our bracelet buddy available at a crazy deal.
It's on a clearance, I think, right?
$19.99. It was $50. This is about anybody that wants help putting on a bracelet, but doing it themselves.
Exactly. And I wish I could take credit for the idea of the bracelet buddy, but it's been around for 30 years, to tell you the truth. But nobody ever made it like a piece of jewelry. And that was what I said to the Italians. I want to do it, and I want to make it like jewelry. I want it to look fabulous sitting with your jewelry, either on your vanity or in your jewelry case. I want it to look like jewelry. Then I want it to move. Look at that. So now you can adjust it according to your hand shape so that it works for you, because it just moves and bends really super easy. We also did an upgrade, on the I call it the alligator up here.
Yes.
And it really grabs the bracelets nicely, and it doesn't scratch your jewelry. So that's really, everything about it just feels great. Every review on this is almost perfect, is a customer pick at the full price, and today you're here on the clearance. Change your life. Jewelry helper. That's what this is.
That we should rename it. Change your life jewelry helper.
Right, bracelet buddy jewelry helper. Change your life.
All of it works.
All of it works.
And it's all true. Thank you to Ange there for showing quickly at $19.99, a fantastic value for money. If you want to get the Change Your Life Bracelet Buddy Helper, it is available right here, right now. Another special that I asked Rob about earlier, Paul, and you probably guessed I was going to do this.
Oh, yeah.
The Lamb of God. Beautiful covered dial hunter watch. I mean, nobody knows watches like Paul would, so if ever there's a watch in the show, I'm always all about it. This is a special price of look at this, please, come on. It's $64.98. There's only 400 of these to go around. My grandfather had given my mom a watch very similar to this in the way it covers up with the dial, and she loved it. She had it stolen, sadly. And I just, Paul, give us 30 seconds on this. There's a lot to talk about.
Well, the coin is actually a Vatican lira coin. It is genuine, and you can see both the front when it's closed, and when it's open, you can look at the back or the obverse side of the coin. The coin itself has not been made since 1976, and what I recommend people do, particularly if you are religious or know someone religious, pick this up, take it to church, have it blessed, and give it to somebody who needs
Great idea.
that power in their lives.
Right.
It's a beautiful watch. It's a timepiece. It's a piece of jewelry that tells time. And when someone says, "Oh, I love your bracelet," then you open it and it sees the time. Watch them gasp. And this is something that they started doing about 100 years ago, because back in the day, the crystals were very delicate.
Yes.
And so you wanted to cover them and protect them.
Yeah. There's a lot of meaning there in symbolism. I want you to know the quality of the mineral crystal glass, the genuine embossed leather, soft and supple and malleable. It's gorgeous. I'm going to keep, there's a lot of meaning there in symbolism. I want you to know the quality of the mineral crystal glass, the genuine embossed leather, soft and supple and malleable. It's gorgeous. I'm going to keep these watches beside me if that's okay, because they are...
It's okay.
Thank you, Paul.
It's okay.
They are a winner. And the white one as well. That white with the white leather.
I thought it was sold out until you opened the box and went, oh.
We have some of the white. That's gorgeous. Okay, we love that. If you apply for the HSN credit card, you can save $25 off this or any other single item purchase. So take advantage of all the things and all the benefits that come your way with that HSN credit card, because there's some great things available to you. We're going to move along to our next item. This is our cast link line necklace. So our cast link line necklace, easy for me to say, $59.98. This is available, I believe, at the first time ever at this price. There's a couple options that we'll go through in a second. It's 891427, your item number. Paul, again, jewelry in all its different varieties. Let's go through these 3 different links. I spy some of the favorites here. I remember launching this with you. Was it you and me that did this?
Might be.
I think it was. It was only a few months ago, right?
Yeah, it might be. At the full price.
At the full price.
Yeah. I love it because you're getting so much look. And again, at the price of gold, this is a look that's sort of out of our reach, for almost everybody. So here on what we call the leaf. Oh, wait, where is the camera? Okay, I'm on the leaf here.
Yeah, leaf.
Okay.
Leaf
so it's like a laurel leaf. And if you think back to, Greco-Roman history, the laurel wreath crown was given to the victor in battle. Caesar wore a laurel wreath. This is hard to say, isn't it? Oh, it's really hard to say. That's one choice, the leaf. The next choice are the hearts, and the hearts are always very popular because we all love hearts and wearing them on our sleeve. And they're beautifully done, all strung together gorgeously, also well articulated. And lastly, the Mariner link, which used to be called the Gucci link. And you know, it's funny, go back 60, 70 years, every jewelry house was associated with a particular type of chain. And if you were that chain, it had your name.
Okay.
And so that was the Gucci link. It actually predates Gucci by several hundred years, and was originally founded on in Venice on the, what do you call it, the anchor chains.
Right, right.
Yeah. Somebody looked at an anchor chain and said, wouldn't that be cool jewelry? And
it is.
And they did it, yeah.
So you've got the laurel leaf, you've got the Mariner link, and you've got the heart, whichever you want to choose. We're at $59.98. It's that 18 inches, but beautifully done. Again, celebrating the traditions of jewelry making as only the Italians can do in all of these different styles. And just like Paul explained with the Mariner link, each link tells a story. There is meaning and symbolism behind it. Every piece of jewelry, it's not just faceless, and I appreciate that, and I know you guys do too. We're on FlexPay of under $20 if you want to get this home. Don't be worried about putting this on after you've got out the shower and you put moisturizing cream on. Don't be worried about wearing this day and night. Don't be worried about it turning a color. This is made to be worn and made to be enjoyed at any price. People love their Bellezza. If you can steal this at $59.98, it's worth doing. Mariner is now in the lead of the three. So if you want the Mariner, that is most popular at this choice, followed by the laurel leaf and then the heart shape. So congratulations on that. Well, we are heading into our 1 a.m. hour with an encore of our today's special. If you've not seen it yet, we are taking runway ready earrings to a whole new level. Before we get to those earrings, we have to talk about these. These have been so popular for Bellezza over the past few months. They were $50. We just marked them down to $29.98. It's a heart. It's elongated, so it's stretched and it's hammered. And whenever we see that hammer design, we always tend to get that favorable reaction, Paul.
Well, the way it catches the light, these are made for you in Italy, and the reviews on these are almost 100% perfect. This is a customer pick at the full price. And so here you are, we're retiring it. You're on the dealio day. Lightest pair of earrings for this much look I have ever made in my life. They are like feathers.
Yes.
Really, really like feathers. And they have the beautiful upgraded backs. They're comfortable on, or comfy-wumpy, as I like to say, and they move fabulously. You know when your friends and neighbors give it perfect reviews, they're great, especially at the full price. You're here on the sale day.
And I like that it's the heart, right? We love that. So hearts in all jewelry, whatever the designer, obviously one of the most popular silhouettes, there's no doubt about it. This is a very Italian design, right? Unmistakably, you've got that chicness to it. And whenever we see the hammered style, you see what it does. You've got all those different indentations, and that's why you get those wonderful light and dark, the shadows, the light, the bright, and that's what it does. It's a pretty earring. It's an affordable luxury at under $30. We have had tonight 3 flex pay on everything. So this is now under $10 to get this home. If you just want to look in the mirror and see what you think, be our guest. There's never any obligation to keep anything. If you were here with Paul and I, you know, you could have at it and try it all on. But always with HSN, you have 30 days, whether it's a laptop, a lipstick, or a brand new pair of Bellezza earrings. Absolutely be our guest to see what you think about it in real life. Touch it and feel it, right? There's a big difference there versus you being here. So last call on these ones. The gold will be the first to sell out. And that's the nice thing about doing these shows, Paul, is there's a little bit of everything. We've got our new launches. We've got returning favorites. I know with this there's now fewer than 400. In fact, thank you guys. They're showing you there's now 369. We did just get official confirmation. The reaction to the Lamb of God watch, obviously through the roof.
It's great.
So we will go back to that, okay?
I love that watch.
In a few seconds. Well, you know, look, we love our watches, we love our timepieces. Just before we go back to the watch, I do want to spend a moment on this tennis bracelet, though. This is not a normal tennis bracelet, and you're going to see that immediately as you look at the style and the design. This is in 3 different sizes. I want to confirm that we have all 3. I believe it's small, average, and large. Paul, Why is this different? Tell us that, and I'm going to take it off so you can see as well.
You know, it's a modern take on a line bracelet is what it is. And before gold was $3,500 an ounce, it didn't make sense to do this. Because you'd buy the diamonds or the CZs.
Yeah.
But now the gold is so expensive, it's actually a higher status look than any other metal or stone you can wear. So we said, you know what, let's do a modern tennis bracelet. And this is the first time we've shown it to anybody. We did a special price to launch it. And it's just great to add for your stack or to wear it by itself. It's just super, super shiny and sparkly. And of course, it's Bellezza. It's made from pure Italian bronze, and it has the color of 18-karat yellow gold. Italian gold, that's what it looks like.
And remember, Paul was showing you just a little earlier, he is stacked to the gills with you know, solid gold, thousands of dollars of 18-karat gold, Bellezza. You can't differentiate between them.
You can't. In fact, can you open that? I'll put it on.
I was just trying to open it, Paul.
Oh, I'll need glasses. I have glasses.
Can you do that?
Glasses will help. Yes, I remember this clasp. It's a little fussy. Wait, is it on the side? See, this is good TV, right?
After 5 hours, I can barely see straight.
I know it's this way. I don't know. I can't figure it out.
We'll work on it. It's new to us. It's a new clasp. Angie worked it out, but she's smarter than both of us put together.
I've got another one. Let's see if they're all difficult to do.
There we go.
See?
Paul's done it. Paul's done it. He's got it.
It's a hidden clasp.
Yes.
And
it was well hidden.
Well hidden. Hidden from me, hidden from you, hidden from all of us. Anyway, I was going to show you with all the gold.
They look exactly the same.
18 karat, 14 karat, 18 karat. Can't tell, right?
Well,
that's the beauty of Bellezza.
No, and that's why folks just mix and match it with all their gold pieces.
Yeah, of course.
We got to talk about this watch, and if there's any left, I'll mention it in the next hour. It's our beautiful Lamb of God, right? We have so let me grab the details. We were at $130. While supplies last, we're at $65. We have the white, but is white sold out now, Rob, or is there still some left? The white is gorgeous. I love all three colors, but there's white, there's green, or there's red. There's a handful left in the white. It's a genuine leather band, leather strap rather. And,
upgrade.
Which is an upgrade. It's soft, it's malleable, it's beautiful. You can see the dial, you can see the face. I'm gonna get some of those fingerprints off there in a second. Paul, for anybody that wasn't watching, the story behind this particular watch in the Lamb of God.
This is called a hunter style watch, and it's a covered watch, and it was created to protect your timepiece when you were doing sports or hunting. That's why they call it a hunter style, because the crystals were very, very delicate, go back 100 years, 200 years, and so you wanted to protect them. They were also very expensive.
Yes.
Then we mounted on this one a genuine Vatican lira coin. This is a 2 lira coin. I didn't even know the Vatican minted their own money until I came across this. We only do this in most limited editions because they're really hard to find. So this is the Lamb of God. You see the laurel wreaths around the outside. You see the beautiful enamel, which also matches the cabochon on the side and the strap that you have. The clasp on the back is actually a deployant clasp. That is an upgrade. And the reviews on this are, for the most part, 100% perfect. Somebody left a little poor review because their package was lost. It wasn't about the watch. The package didn't show up, for which I apologize. You know, so anyway, it's got a lot of upgrades. We've done this timepiece over the years whenever I can find the coins, and it's getting really difficult. When I talk to my guy, Andrea, in Rome, he's the one who finds the coins for me. And I'm like, Andrea, I need more of the Lamb of God coins. And he's like, the Lamb of God, she is gone. I cannot find, he's always says, she is gone. She's no more, I cannot find her. What a lot of folks do with this is buy it for a friend, a family member who needs a little love, guidance, and hope in their lives. Take it to church, have it blessed, since it is a true Vatican coin, and then gift it to somebody who could use that positive power in their life. You know, I gave one to, oh gosh, it gets this late at night, I really can't sleep. I can't speak. Oh my gosh.
Who did you give it to?
Anthony, our designer, Anthony.
And what happened?
Well, his mom was in a poor way, and I gave him one. I said, have it blessed and give it to her. And she is doing fabulous. Now, I'm not going to say it's the watch. Maybe they got the meds right or something, but
No, but it's still...
It's that nice thought, you know?
Listen, I'm a big believer in you know, doing the right things and you know, and believing in the right things. And look, having something like this is special. I just took the white out. They're telling me it's sold out now. I'll put it right back in there.
Put it back.
I'll give that one.
By the way, these colors were all inspired by the colors that the Pope wears at certain presentations of the year.
Well,
so you know that he wears those red slippers that are made by Prada.
Yes.
And there's a matching red cape that only comes out at certain times. The green comes out at Easter, but they're all, I matched the colors back exactly to the colors of the church. So I just wanted every element to really tie together. And don't forget the upgrades. It's a fabulous timepiece with a real leather strap.
And I love the deployment clasp at the back.
That's a nice thing.
I do. You don't often see that. Certainly not
No, 'cause
$64.
No.